Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Vegas. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good. For the special teams, the offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Rolling right. That's into the hands of Thornton. And knock him down up beyond the 30. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genti. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genti. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Genti. Yeah! And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here is Mendoza. Forced out left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. He'll go up top with this one. That is brought in. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 3 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
25 yards.
25 yards. The pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. This one batted away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll bring up second down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 9. Now Hurts. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down marker.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Play action, Mendoza. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Play fake. Now Mendoza. They convert downfield, but it is caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So the Eagles lose their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, Mendoza. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, here's Mendoza. That's caught left side by Bowers.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 12 yards to start the half. And a good start at that. It is a first down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one. But after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Max Crosby. He keeps the legs turning, runs down the quarterback. It's a loss of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and long. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 10 yards.
Once again, it's Barkley. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. Reek Woolen brings him down.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He's going to take a shot downfield. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd. So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10. Now it's Mendoza. That's left side to Tucker. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. Third down coming up.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
Mendoza going to throw on 3rd and 1. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Here's Genty. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up. Genty. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal. They snap it to Mendoza. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Hurts. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
First down, Eagles.
A run with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down.
Now Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here comes second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. Here comes Barkley. And he finds some daylight. A pass the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A gain of 7. But it's
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
A pistol snap back to Hurts.
At the 47-yard
To the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15. First down, Philadelphia.
And they will spike it with time still on the clock. So they're going to have the long field goal attempt that could be a game winner. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from long range. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.